You're listening to the Book Corner with Denise Harris.
And we're live on KBLP. Welcome to the Book Corner with yours truly, Denise Harris. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Chris. Glad to see you. Lori, where are you? Anyway, tonight we're going to talk about superstitions and Friday the 13th. Ooh. Yeah, I thought you'd like that, Chris. Anyway, do you guys have are you superstitious? Let's ask that question right off the bat. Are you guys superstitious? I don't know if I really am or not. I guess some things we just do without knowing. So if you are superstitious, let me know. I think a lot of it we just do automatically. I know you don't like killer corn. I know. But they're so ingrained in our society that everyone from normal people, us people, to scientists, succumb to them. Because no, not really. I don't know if I am or not. I think some of them we do without even knowing it, actually. Like throwing salt over your left shoulder, If you spill the salt, throw it over your left shoulder. Yeah, me either. I won't go out of my way either. Yeah, it just does it automatically. Anyway, why don't we walk under ladders? Why do we knock on wood? Why do we say God bless you when you sneeze? And why do we avoid opening umbrellas indoors? Well, we're going to find out tonight. Some historians, yeah, I do too. I do it on purpose, I think. I go out of my way to do it if it's there. Historians tentatively trace this belief back to ancient Egyptian times. Superstitions that surrounded Pharaoh's sunshades were actually quite different and unrelated to our modern day ones. And most historians think warning against unfurling umbrellas inside originated in Victorian England. I do too. It's because when you sneeze, you stop breathing. So they say it in case you die. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Something about American Horror Stories being sensitive, which is a good thing. Okay. In 18th century London, when metal-spoked waterproof umbrellas became a common rainy day sight, their clumsy spring mechanisms made them hazards to open indoors. Because they do. Yeah, do you? I throw salt over. If I spill salt, I throw it over. I think it's your left shoulder. If it's not, oh well, because I've been throwing it over my left. A rigidly spoked umbrella opening in a small room could cause a serious injury, you think? Poke somebody's eye out. Injure an adult or a child, or shatter an object. Even a minor accident could provoke unpleasant words, minor quarrels, bad luck in a family or among friends. Thus, the superstition arose as a deterrent to opening umbrella indoors. What about walking under ladders? Where did that come from? Okay, thanks. Okay, I'm doing the right thing then. Good deal. See, it's just some things I think you just do without even realizing it. Knock on wood. Let's hope that happens, knock on wood. So, the freaks just do everything. They don't care. The walking under ladders really does originate 5,000 years ago in ancient Egypt. A ladder leaning against the wall forms a triangle, and Egyptians regarded this shape as sacred. Aha, see? Such as their pyramids, obviously. To them, triangles represented the trinity of the gods, and to pass through a triangle was to desecrate them. Walk on a crack and break your mother's back. Yes, I used to do that when I was a kid. I didn't want to tell my granddaughter about that because she'd say, "Oh no, mommy's back." So I haven't told her about that one yet. And anyway, the ladder thing leaning against the wall was a triangle symbol to the Egyptians, and to pass through a triangle was to desecrate the gods. This wended its way up through the ages. Centuries later, followers of Jesus usurped the superstition, interpreting it in light of Christ's death. Because a ladder had rested against a crucifix, it became a symbol of wickedness, betrayal, and death. Walking under a ladder courted misfortune. In England in the 1600s, criminals were forced to walk under a ladder on their way to the gallows. Oh yeah, what is it? Right hand money, left hand company, or the opposite? It's supposed to mean something. I think it's right hand, left hand money, right hand company. I don't remember. But in the 1600s, like I said, criminals were forced to walk under the ladder on their way to the gallows. Ooh, we should bring that back. So that's why it's bad luck to walk under a ladder. Unless you're going to the gallows, of course. Well, yeah, it can't get any worse, right? What about the broken mirror? That it brings 7 years of bad luck. Again, we go back to the ancient times in ancient Greece. It was common for people to consult mirror seers, who told their fortune by analyzing their reflections. Oh, I'd be in trouble. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't know all that about the walking under the ladder business, but yeah, they used to make them walk under the ladder to get to the gallows. So, yeah, it can't get any worse. Yeah, it does. So people were told their fortune by analyzing their reflections in mirrors. The historian Milton Goldsmith explained, and I quote, "Divination was performed by means of water and a looking glass. This was called that..." Oh, good. I'm looking at this word. We shall see if I can say it correctly. This was called catoptromancy. Kind of like necromancy, but with the other word in front of it. I'll spell it out. And anyway, the mirror was dipped into the water, and a sick person was asked to look in the glass. If his image appeared distorted, he was likely to die. You think? Wow. Let's see. If I'd spell it right, it would help. Catoptromancy. There we go. That is the word. If their image was distorted, they was likely to die. You're dipping a mirror in water. How do you think you're going to look? Yeah, mirrors are supposed to be portals. Screening mirrors. They would put symbols on it, like in the pentagram shape and stuff. And yeah, thank you. Exactly. In the 1st century AD, the Romans added a caveat to the superstition. At the time, it was believed that people's health changed in 7-year cycles. A distorted image resulting from a broken mirror, therefore, meant 7 years of ill health and misfortune, rather than outright death. Well, that's a big... Gee, that made it all better, didn't it? You have to wonder about some of these, what they were thinking back then. If you dip a mirror in water, you're going to get a distorted reflection. I don't care. Or a distorted image resulting from a broken mirror. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's probably where funhouse mirrors came from. The distorted images and stuff. But anyway, that's the thing on broken mirrors. So there you go. So if your image is distorted, either you spilled water on it or you broke it. So either way, you're going to have bad luck. And here's the salt thing. They were you think? Yeah, I like when they decided to put the ancient lobotomies. Let's put a hole in your head, let the evil out. Yeah, no. Among other things, gray matter. When you spilt salt, toss them over your left shoulder to avoid bad luck. Yeah, I do this. I do it. I don't know. Go find out, Chris. Come back. Let us know. Let us know what's beyond the looking glass. Okay. Yeah, I liked when they, there's a word they called that. But anyway, it's kind of a early lobotomy way back. Let's drill a hole in your head and let the evil out. Yeah. Or bloodletting, where they, let's drain some of your blood out of you. You feel all better. Not. Okay, spilling salt has been considered unlucky for thousands of years. Around 3500 BC, the ancient Sumerians first took to nullifying the bad luck of spilled salt by throwing a pinch over their left shoulders. The ritual spread to the Egyptians, the Assyrians, and later the Greeks. The superstition ultimately reflects how much people prized, and they still prize, salt as a seasoning for food. The Roman writer Petronius originated not worth his salt as for Roman soldiers who were given special allowances for salt rations called salarium, salt money, which was the origin of our word salary. Yeah, you'd be in trouble big time. So, because salt is highly prized. It was back in the day, way back in the day. When we were in trading and stuff. So, hi Valerie, how are you? Thanks for joining us. We're discussing superstitions. Are you superstitious, Valerie? Okay, knock on wood to prevent disappointment. Knock on wood. Okay. Historians say this may be one of the most prevalent superstitious customs in the U.S. Go figure. There's controversy about its origin. Some attribute to the ancient religious rite of touching a crucifix when taking an oath. Alternatively, among the ignorant peasants of Europe may have had its beginning in the habit of knocking loudly to keep out evil spirits. No, you're not superstitious? Huh, okay. So, that's kind of where knocking on wood originated. The peasants used to knock on wood very loudly to ward away evil spirits. And of course, the God bless you. And in most English-speaking countries, it is polite to respond to another person's sneeze by saying, God bless you. Though incantations of good luck have accompanied sneezes across cultures for thousands of years, largely tied to the belief that sneezes expelled evil spirits. Up there you go. You think? I don't know. I think somebody really believes that. I think they bring it upon themselves sometimes. Anyway, so when you sneeze, you're expelling evil spirits. And our particular custom began in the 6th century by order of Pope Gregory the Great, mind you. A terrible pestilence was spreading through Italy at the time. The first symptom was severe chronic sneezing, and this was often quickly followed by death. There it is. And Pope Gregory urged the healthy to pray for the sick and ordered that lighthearted responses to sneezes, such as, may you enjoy good health, be replaced by the more urgent, God bless you. If a person sneezed when alone, he recommended they say a prayer for themselves in the form of God help me. So there you go, because of